In presenting the documentary which follows, the principal investigator and narrator, Professor John Winkler, would like to express his appreciation to the efforts of the personnel of the Sounding Rocket Division of NASA on the ECHO-6 program, directed by Frank Collins. This documentary will show how a typical university research team has used a large sounding rocket to study the northern lights. This work was sponsored at the University of Minnesota by NASA. The Alaska portions are courtesy of Telepac, Tokyo, Japan. To photograph the aurora, one goes to a place such as Fairbanks, Alaska, which is in the auroral zone, where the aurora occurs frequently. One needs a camera of high sensitivity. This camera, which was built in Japan, has photographed the aurora in color for the first time by video methods using 3 RCA photomultiplier tubes in a 3-color arrangement. It can photograph the planets and the stars, and here, as we see in the Big Dipper, can record stars of second magnitude. The Big Dipper, by the way, is the symbol of Alaska. The aurora is a global phenomenon, as shown in these very unusual pictures of the Earth taken by the NASA Dynamics Explorer mission by Professor Frank of the University of Iowa. You can see that the aurora is concentrated in a zone near the polar region, also as seen here from the side in these photos with the sun eclipse behind the Earth. The aurora light occurs in a ring around the polar region because that is the part of space where electrons which spiral down the lines of the Earth's magnetic field can intercept the atmosphere. This diagram, known as the Earth's magnetosphere, is caused by the distortion of the Earth's magnetic field by the solar wind stream, which arrives in a direction like that. In this photo montage, prepared from the Air Force Defense Meteorological Satellite Program, one can see, besides the lights of the major population areas of the United States, such as the East Coast, Florida, the West Coast, Chicago and Minneapolis, the zone of aurora stretching across Hudson's Bay and off towards Alaska. The important features of the ECHO-6 sounding rocket experiment are that as it passes on its parabolic trajectory across the magnetic field lines containing auroral arcs, it injects a series of subsatellites which explore the plasma phenomena produced by the injection of powerful electron beams by the onboard accelerator. The only access to the auroral zone in territorial United States is the Poker Flat Range, located in a valley about 40 miles north of Fairbanks. It is operated jointly by NASA and the University of Alaska.
Over here, on my right, is where the payload assembly building is. In this building is where we actually put together the payload and assemble the rocket. At this time, they're now assembling the ECHO-6 payload, which is from the University of Minnesota.
No, that's a King's Fall. 4? Fall, yeah.
That was number 4.
Now.
It's out now.
They might be, but they shouldn't.
Now we got to go up.
Which way?
Okay, Stu. Quantum check done, battery removed.
Well, I'll try. The ECHO-6 rocket basically contains a powerful electron accelerator, which is in some ways like the electron beam in a television tube, but it is very much more powerful. And it sends these beams of electrons far out into the Earth's magnetic field, where they are reflected back, and we study these electrons on their return. And they act as a kind of probe to explore the outer reaches of the magnetic space around the Earth.
Introducing the ECHO-6 team, this is Professor Ken Erickson of Augsburg College in the University of Minnesota, Professor Roger Arnoldy of the University of New Hampshire, one of our collaborators, Mr. James Steffen, payload engineer for ECHO-6, John Benieski, electronics engineer from Minnesota, Rick Swanson, Minnesota graduate student, Perry Malcolm, Minnesota graduate student, and Yasuki Abe from Japan, also a Minnesota graduate student.
On my mark, we will be at T-minus 1 hour and 30 minutes and counting on pad 4. Mark, T-minus 1 hour, 30 minutes and counting.
Payload on external power.
On my mark, we will be at T-minus 1 minute and holding on pad 4. Mark, T-minus 1 minute and holding on ECHO-6 on pad 4.